Okay, so you want to get to 1,000 subscribers as quickly as possible, right? Well, there was a recent change with YouTube, and I just want to cover that before I get onto the actual tips of today's video. So about 20% of the reason for actually making this video is because very recently, and as of June 2023, YouTube has created a lower level of YouTube monetization. So now YouTube have lowered the barrier to entry. You now only need 500 subscribers with 3 million public shorts views in the last 90 days, or 3,000 public watch hours, as well as at least 3 public videos in the last 90 days, at least to qualify to start earning money from your channel. Unfortunately, this newer level doesn't allow you to start earning money from the views per hour depending on your ad rates for country and your actual genre from your channel, but it means you can start earning money from your fans through super chats and stickers and memberships. So it has a new level for channels to start generating money from YouTube. So now, thanks to this new level of monetization, we have lowered the barrier to entry, and now we can try and get to at least 500 subscribers as easily as possible, but absolutely without a doubt crushing the 1,000 subscriber mark and exponentially growing from there. So in today's video, we're going to be doing just that, and I'm going to be covering 3 tips you can use today to try and grow your channel to at least that 500 subscriber mark, if not 1,000 and beyond. So without further ado, let's get into the first point. So number 1 is this. Don't ask for subscribers, at least not too much. The point here is that I see a lot of people repetitively asking for subscribers throughout the video, and it can get a bit tedious. So the point I'm making here is try not to ask more than twice, if not 3 times at most, depending on the length of your video. I wouldn't try to kind of creep in little subscriber ad breaks or anything like that. Maybe at the beginning is just after your intro before you actually get onto your main point of your video, and at the end, for the viewers that have made it through the entire video, they'll be much more inclined to actually subscribe to you by the end of the video. Now, the point here with not asking is that a lot of the time people will naturally be inclined to want to subscribe if they enjoyed the video, or just want you to appear on their homepage more, or at least in their actual subscriptions list. Because if someone likes your content, then the subscriber button is right below the video. They've just got to come out of full screen and subscribe, or it's just right there. So at most, if you just want to add one of those auto subscribe buttons in your description, then that's fine, but the subscriber button is right there. So really, most of the time, you actually don't have to ask at all. But if you do still want to ask for subscribers, then just at the very end, for those people that have got all the way to the end, they'll be much more inclined to subscribe at that point. If not, then asking at the beginning, just after the hook and just before you get to the main point, is very good as well. But don't ask too much. Now, number 2 here is actually from a video I watched from vidIQ, which is to actually optimize your channel page. You may not realize, but quite a lot of people will be subscribing without actually being on one of your videos in the first place. They may have come from other videos, but they may end up just on your channel page without actually subscribing yet, because they don't really know what you're doing. So making sure that your channel page is as optimized as possible by making sure that your channel art is good, your profile picture and all of that makes sense, as well as your thumbnails and titles, they're clear, coherent, and people that come across your page just generally know what you're doing, know what your channel is about, and they would be more inclined to subscribe based on how clear and understandable your page is, and whether that makes them inclined to want to subscribe for more of your content. So finally, with number 3, this is to reduce friction for potential subscribers. So this is more of an external factor than internal from YouTube directly, but a lot of new subscribers and new viewers will come from outside YouTube, especially now if you're putting up your shorts across social media, and like I've said about repurposing your content in other videos linked below as well, people will be coming from other platforms. So if you can have an auto subscribe button, people will then just naturally click confirm subscription as soon as they've clicked on the link, because it's just an easy process that's done for them. So by simply having a subscriber link is a very powerful way to exponentially grow your subscriber growth, because if a lot of people are coming from external platforms, then you will just grow exponentially if you have a simple auto subscribe link. And also this links back to point number 2 about having your channel page as optimized as possible, because if people do come from an external source and they do or don't subscribe, then once they finally see your page after they choose whether or not to, they may choose to if they didn't, because if your page is optimized and they actually like it, they just didn't want to press confirm, maybe because they didn't know what it was straight away, or just because they didn't want to, they may then just click subscribe anyway, purely because they like the look of your page. So just to re-summarize all 3 points, you want to make sure that you are not asking for subscribers too much, at least, because don't really want to watch channels where they have almost like an ad break just for asking for subscribers every few minutes, depending on the length of the video. It's much more of a natural process to just want to subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and if someone maybe asks you at the end because you've watched it for that amount of time, and maybe at the beginning after your hook before you actually get into the points. But don't ask too much, because people will naturally feel inclined to if they like what your video is about. Then secondly, just like the video from vidIQ, making sure that your channel page is optimized, because that is where a lot of people funnel to then potentially subscribe and just see what your channel is about and whether they like your content enough. So make sure your channel page is well optimized. And last but not least is to simply reduce the friction for potentially new subscribers, especially if they're coming from external sources. Add the auto subscribe button, they'll probably subscribe, and if they don't, then go back to point 2 to make sure your channel page is as optimized as possible so that they are more inclined to then want to subscribe to your channel. Anyway, that's about it. I hope those 3 short tips can help you exponentially grow your channel and exponentially grow the rate of subscribers on your page so that you can blow up your channel as quickly as possible. And just like my point about having it at the beginning or the end, thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this video and consider subscribing for more videos like this one. Also, if you are looking for further support with your channel, whether you're trying to grow subscribers or with any other part of your channel, then definitely check out the link below where we help monetized creators scale their channel from wherever it is now into a long-term sustainable YouTube business. There we go, that's about it. Thanks again for watching. If you want more help with better thumbnails, better titles, whatever it may be with your channel, then check out the links in the description. Otherwise, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.